I believe that Nero on Ethereum could very well be the next big meme coin. And I believe that hypothetically during this bull run, it could very well go to the price of $10. And now, of course, nothing I say is financial advice nor a guarantee. But some people out there, they may think this is crazy because they're like, wow, that's over 60x from here. Are you insane? No, I don't think so, because think about this. For every sequel, there's typically a trilogy. You take a look at first, Dogecoin, sequel, Shiba Inu. And after that, it's only natural that something like Nero on Ethereum does become the trilogy. And why would it not? Because it really does give me these Dogecoin vibes. You got to think about this, right? When it comes to its name origin, it's actually very similar to that of Dogecoin. And let me show you, because we take a look at the owners of the Shiba Inu breed, Kabusu, which gave Dogecoin its name. And unfortunately, it did pass away back in May. So yeah, rest in peace. Very unfortunate again. But besides that point, they bought themselves a new dog named Nero. Asako Sato, the owner of the dog, announced that they bought a new and same breed dog named Nero. So yeah, you get the similarities there, right? Now, it's not directly affiliated with Dogecoin. That's not the case. But again, the name origin seems very similar. And why wouldn't I think it's a bad pick for me? I mean, community is very fantastic. A lot of people who are believing in Dogecoin, I see them also believing in Nero on Ethereum. Because again, I think because of the name origin, the resemblance, even the logo looks somewhat similar. So I think this right here is a great touch. There are so many dog theme meme coins as of right now. I mean, it feels like it's endless. Not necessarily such a bad thing, but I think that there's just too much. Sometimes enough is enough. So having yet another dog theme meme coin that's just not very special, that's kind of boring. But this one, again, it has that unique touch, and I love that. Now, of course, there's a lot of Neros out there, not only this one, but this is the one I believe in because I feel like this community is a lot stronger. And again, Nero on Ethereum, as you all know, even though Ethereum does have its own flaws, like for instance, sky-high gas fees, arguable, scalability issues, even despite that, it has a very impressive ecosystem, very widespread adoption, a lot of fans, a lot of hype, and it's very, user-friendly for a lot of people. So Nero being on Ethereum, in this case, I think it's pretty good. So it's not like it's a bad meme coin by any means. And take this into consideration. People like to say that $10 is so bearish. What are you on about, man? It's actually not bearish because, again, it's over a 60x from here. And at that point, considering current circulating supply, market cap would be $10 billion. So yeah, it's not bearish by any means. I mean, who's complaining with over a 60x? I don't think anyone would, to be honest. Now, not financial advice, but come on, it's not bad. And a $10 billion market cap isn't unrealistic. You take a look at how SHIB at one point reached around 40, Doge at one point reached over 80 billion. So this isn't insane. I think it's very hypothetically achievable for something like this. And some people out there, they like to believe this conception that if Nero doesn't become the next SHIB or the next Doge, then it is a failure. I disagree because I don't think that something has to be that great in order to be considered a success. It's like being able to just achieve somewhat of that, a glimpse of that. That's already very amazing because think about this, right? Does every NBA player who gets drafted, do they need to be the next Michael Jordan? Do they need to be the next Kobe Bryant? Rest in peace. Do they need to be the next like LeBron James? No, I mean, that'd be great, of course, but it's not necessary, right? It's very difficult to have that. Just being a glimpse of that, that's already great. Much like Nero, it doesn't need to be the next, Doge or SHIB, but being a glimpse of that, why not? And as we all know, trilogies, they're usually not as good as the first or second movie, so why, even bother, right? Even trying to achieve that. I think if it were to, let's say, go to SHIB or Doge level, that's awesome, but again, a $10 billion market cap, that's already very good in my opinion, so I don't think it's bad at all. And the amazing thing about Nero in this case is that the tokenomics, it doesn't confuse people for no reason, because if I say that, for instance, another meme coin, I'm not going to just mention one specifically, but typically, the tokenomics is just insane. There's so much supply. So if I say that, hey, this meme coin is going to go to the price of $10, usually the number would be outrageous in terms of market cap. It'd be insane. Like, it'd be impossible. But when it comes to Nero, at the $10 billion market cap, again, the price would be $10. So it's not crazy, right? It's not something insane. The tokenomics, it doesn't confuse people for no reason. It's very easy on the eyes. It doesn't bother people. So this is what I like about them. Another unique touch, because typically a lot of these retail investors, they get confused by the amount of zeros for a meme coin. But again, this time around, I think they learned from others' mistakes. They implemented the good qualities that people want, like good tokenomics, not confusing tokenomics. And that's what we see here. And I love that. And for the people out there that like to say that, wow, use case is caca, it's terrible. Well, why are they complaining? You take a look at a meme coin. Naturally, it doesn't need, the best use case out there. It's not supposed to be the most revolutionary, amazing project. That's not the case. This is kind of weird. This is like going to a rock concert and complaining that the music is way too loud. What are you on about, man? If you want, not loud music, why not go to the library or something like that? You know what I mean? If someone wants to be quiet, probably the library is the place. If someone wants to, jump and whatever, listen to loud music, probably a rock concert, right? You know what I mean? So there's a time and place for everything. People can't say that, oh, wow, Nero on Ethereum, it's caca, use case is so bad compared to ICP. Well, of course, man. I mean, the internet computer, it's one of the best projects out there in terms of fundamentals. But, a meme coin, it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be enticing, strong community, which is what I see right here. So I don't think it's bad at all. For what it is, it's actually great. It's like a sports car, it can't go off-road for the most part. So why judge a sports car on that criteria? You should judge it on how it goes fast. Much like a meme coin. It's supposed to be fun, supposed to be exciting. So let's judge it on that, not on other aspects like revolutionary use cases, if you know what I mean. It's not supposed to be like that. And really, I think $10, there's a lot of major catalysts, that could very well allow for that to happen. You take a look at the Bitcoin ETF, the number of institutional investors. Also on top of that, there's over 600 million crypto owners as we speak, according to Crypto.com research. All of those amazing factors, I think, could very well allow for such a great bull run for Bitcoin. And reaching $150,000 for Bitcoin, I don't see why not. With those amazing factors, again, I don't think it's crazy. And I think if Bitcoin were to do that naturally, altcoins are going to go along with the ride. And at that point, Nero at the price of $10, I don't see why not. But of course, it's going to take some time because a lot of people, they like to comment, oh, wow, the bull run's over, the cycle's over. What are they on about, man? Here's the thing. The Bitcoin halving event, first of all, happened back in April. And usually altcoins, they peak anywhere between a year and a half to half a year after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, if you do some basic math, or let's say I do some basic math, in this case, a half a year, that's October this year. A year and a half is October next year. So you take that into consideration. Is altcoin supposed to peak right now, or let's say even 2 months ago? No, historically. So you take that into consideration. That's best case, again, October this year, but I don't think it's going to happen this soon. But you never know. But again, I don't think so. I think it's somewhere in 2025. But even besides that, let's say worst case scenario near the end of that year, 2025, I really don't mind because if anything, it's actually more time for me to accumulate Nero. So I don't think it's bad at all. Some people out there, they seem to think that having more time to accumulate is bad, but it's like, why? I don't get it. It's actually great, in my opinion. Not financial advice, though, but that's just the way I view it. Also, on top of that, my strategy is very simple. Dollar cost averaging, acquiring, holding, and just waiting. That's it. No day trading, no using leverage, no swing trading. I think around a year from right now, things could look so different. All I got to do right now is just control what I can control, which is dollar cost averaging and not giving up. And that's what I'm doing because $10 during this bull run wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. And make sure to subscribe if you gained value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's Will Lee, the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.